In the debate about the authenticity of this story, and the majority of them regard it as fiction. However, there are believers who have no doubt at all that the story recounts an historical event, and that the 13 cultural monks from Shaolin Temple did indeed save the life of Li Shimin, the man who would go on to become the emperor of the Tang dynasty. They base their argument on a work of art found inside the hall of Guanyin, a building located in the northeastern corner of the Shaolin Temple complex. Inside the hall is a fresco which illustrates how the 13 monks accomplished their mission. According to the story, when the Tang prince Li Shimin came to Luoyang, he lost an important battle and was captured by his enemies. However, by using their incredible martial arts skills, 13 Shaolin monks ventured into the prison where he was detained and managed to get the future emperor out. Many historians heap scorn on this story, pointing out that there would have been no chance of the monks being able to perform such a feat when faced with what would have been a heavily guarded prison. By the time of the Sui dynasty, Shaolin Temple maintained a team of guards as a safety and security measure, and all the members of the special team were strong, brave, and of course very good at fighting. Their mission was simple: to protect the temple, and because of their responsibility, they came to be known to history as the Kung Fu monks. In effect, Shaolin Temple had its own armed forces 1,400 years ago. Those who doubt the authenticity of the story of the 13 monks rescuing the future emperor say that the fresco was not made during the Sui dynasty when the event is alleged to have taken place, but that it was made much later during the Ming and Qing dynasties. It is likely, they say, to be an artistic representation of a known story, and thus cannot be accepted as evidence the story itself is true. However, those who believe the story to be true have another argument that seems more convincing. Inscribed on a stone placed in front of the temple's Mahavira Hall is a royal edict from Li Shimin regarding the military exploits of 13 monks. The edict tells us that the monks were granted a considerable area of farmland and a water-propelled mill as a reward for their services, and one of the 13 was made an army general. The inscription even lists the names of the 13 monks. This would at first seem to be indisputable proof that the story of the emperor and the 13 monks is true, but unfortunately, the inscription has nothing to say about the monks saving the life of the emperor.
Li Shimin 给少林寺的所刻的这块碑里，他并没有讲到他自己被困在什么地方，是少林寺的13个共僧救了他，并没有这件事。他讲的只是当时的大的政治形势下，少林寺做了正确的选择，来支持了他的统一战争，支持了他打败王世充的战争。这场战争中，少林寺有若干僧人表现突出，李世民封给了他一定的官职，也给了少林寺以足够的赏赐。历史的事实就是如此。至于所谓13共僧救唐王的故事，与这个碑实际上没有关系，没有一个严格的文字上的关系，它只是这个碑的内容的一个延伸和发展。
So what are the historical facts behind the inscription at Shaolin Temple? Between the late Sui and early Tang dynasties, wars between the central government and local warlords were frequent. In the third year of the reign of Emperor Gaozu of the Tang dynasty, the emperor instructed his son Li Shimin to lead an army on a punitive expedition against Wang Shizhong, who regarded Luoyang as his territory. The battle would be crucial to Tang if it wanted to have a united state. However, there was another warlord in Hebei, Dou Jiande, and he also constituted a major threat to Tang. To avoid being wiped out, Wang Shizhong and Dou Jiande decided to join forces and fight against the Tang Empire together.
窦建德在这种情况下，就率领10万大军从河北渡黄河，来援救王世充。那么，在正在围攻这个洛阳的李世民，这时候就遇到了一个非常棘手的问题， 就是一面要对抗王世充的郑国的军队，另一面还要对抗窦建德过来的军队。可以说，战争形势对李唐王朝来说，也可以说一场决定生死的一场战役。如果两军合在一起，那么势必来说，唐朝就遇到了很大的危险，有可能被这个王世充和窦建德所打败。那么这个时候，李世民就分兵一路，继续围攻洛阳，然后他就亲率大军到虎牢关，就是过去的吴牢，到吴牢关去迎战窦建德。那么在这个时候可以说双方激战的是非常惨烈。
At this critical moment, the monks of Shaolin Temple took sides, knowing that Li Shoming would one day be emperor. The temple dispatched its best